Well, you know, we love to talk about empowering women here on The Balancing Act. And so today we take on a subject where way too many do not feel empowered, and that's when they're buying a car. So with us this morning is car coach John Iannone from Auction Direct USA, the used car superstore. He's here to give us some pointers on creating car buying confidence for women. Confidence, John. I love the sound of that. Good morning. Good to see you.
Good morning. And so do we at Auction Direct. We love empowering women.
Why is it, though, that, you know, you've got years of experience in the auto industry. Why is it that women feel intimidated when they go in to buy a car?
Well, I think it's not just women, but I think everyone realizes how many components go into making a great car deal.
Sure.
Not just the price of the car, it's the price of your trade, it's the interest rate that you're paying. There's a number of things that go into making a great car deal, and that's why it's so intimidating. So many moving parts in that process.
Well, speaking of all those moving parts, to keep that little well-oiled machine moving, what do you consider the best thing is that women can do?
Well, first thing, knowledge is power. Empower yourself. Go online, find out the best price for that particular car that you're after. Find out if that car that you're after is a good car. Do some research. And then go into the dealership well equipped. You know, there's a lot of things that you can obtain online now that you weren't able to obtain 5 years ago. And empowerment is power. Go in there and don't be afraid to discuss those hard topics with that dealer. Why is my interest rate so high? Why is that car price so high? And understand that you have the power, not the dealer. And
I was going to say that's a great thing. The internet has really provided some terrific tools for us to do the research before we go in, right? And I know that your company offers online services and you've also got 5 national locations. How are you working to reduce that stress and that anxiety that we feel when we go in to give us the car buying confidence that we need?
Well, we feel that we do a great job at Auction Direct because 54% of our buyers are women. And we know that at times it is a very challenging event that women have in front of them because of those things that we already mentioned. But one of the things that I can tell you is that there's some tools out there that women can access online, Carfax, a price comparison. Everything that we do at Auction Direct is pushing someone towards making that great decision. And we have all those tools on our website, so you don't have to bounce back from website to website to figure it out. You'll lock down on a car that we may have offered. You can pull the Carfax report. You can pull all these things to make you more comfortable with the transition.
All right, so I've locked in on that convertible that I want, right? So I want this convertible. I love this car. How do I make sure, though, that it's in good shape mechanically?
Right. There's a lot of things that we do at Auction Direct prior to putting it on our lot. First thing would be the cosmetic, right? Has this car ever been in an accident?
Yeah.
Does the fenders look straight? Are all the colors matching on the car? Once you understand that you've got good stock, then we take a little deeper dive. We do an 85-point vehicle assurance checklist. And probably the most important thing that we do to give women confidence when they buy a car at Auction Direct is we give them a money-back guarantee.
Woohoo, love
right?
that.
Absolutely. If it wasn't the right decision for you, didn't fit in the garage, whatever the case may be, we don't care. 100% money-back guarantee. And I think that's the most you can ask of any retailer.
Absolutely. Well, women will feel, and anybody will feel good having that guarantee.
Absolutely.
I would feel good if I know that I'm getting a competitive price.
Right.
So how do you make sure the prices are competitive?
Well, the one thing that I would recommend is at Auction Direct or at any large dealer, go to a dealer that has the ability to canvass the entire nation for the car you're looking for. We have dealers throughout the nation looking for cars for Auction Direct. We have buyers that are in South Florida, in the Midwest, in the Mid-Atlantic states, up north. And every segment of the nation seems to have a better value in a particular make of car. For instance, up north right now, when the snow's falling, we can really get a good price on a convertible. Down south, right? Down south, you may not have that same buying opportunity. So our buyers up north will buy those convertibles and disperse them throughout our dealerships.
Gotcha. And so then what about guarantees?
Well, I think guarantees are very important when it comes to a pre-owned car especially. And you need to be aware of what your state offers for what's called lemon law guarantee. For instance, up north, New York, some other states have a lemon law guarantee that's very black and white. A state maybe perhaps like Florida has no state inspection. So there is some gray area. You just want to make sure that that car has gone through some kind of a certification process. And as you know, at Auction Direct, we have an 85-point vehicle assurance checklist that we go through with every car.
Which is one of the things I love. And you know, listen, we buy clothes online, we buy makeup online, we buy things for our children online. Do you find that consumers are generally happy with buying cars on the internet?
I think an online experience can be just as satisfying as an on-lot experience. And it really boils down to the same thing that we just opened up with, Iannone, is you have to know what you're after. You have to know the information up front. You have to know the pricing. You have to know your abilities to get research done like Carfax or auto check on that vehicle. And once you walk away knowing that that particular vehicle met all those requirements that you felt were very important, I think you can have a wonderful experience online.
Well, I know where to go to get my convertible, so thank you
That's
so
right.
much. Head up north. Thank you so much for coming by and sharing this great information. As always, good to see you.
Well, it's always a pleasure being here.
And if you want to take a look for yourself, simply go to the website. It is auctiondirectusa.com.